everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the diamond with a brand new MLB The Show franchise. And we're taking the helm of the Chicago Cubs. It's a fresh start, a new vision, and I'm excited to share the moves we've made as the new GM. This isn't just about playing the game, it's about building a legacy. We've had to make some tough decisions to reshape the roster and set ourselves up for long-term success. In a significant shakeup, we've traded Seiya Suzuki, Matt Boyd, and Shota Amon. We also sent Dansby Swanson packing. These were difficult calls, but they were made with the future in mind. Now, let's talk about who's joining the squad. We're bringing in some exciting new talent to bolster our pitching staff. Casey Miz and Edward Cabrera are now part of the Cubs family, ready to contribute to our rotation alongside Justin Steele and Cade Horton. We're also looking forward to seeing what J-Mo can do. On the offensive side, we've made some strategic acquisitions. Alex Bregman is set to take over at second base. And with Swanson's departure, Nico Horner will be shifting over to shortstop. This creates a dynamic infield that we believe can really anchor our defense. But the real excitement lies in our farm system. We've got a herd of stud prospects ready to make their mark. Keep an eye on David Woods, and right field kid is a monster at the plate. Shane Woods as our closer with a nasty knuckleball and wicked fast fastball. And Chris Harris, a reliable shutdown middle innings man to join the bullpen. At the hot corner, we're slotting in Matt Shaw. With Michael Bush at first base and Matt Cromer, power hitting Karcher behind the plate. This infusion of young talent is what this franchise is all about. This is just the beginning of our journey. We're building something special here, and I can't wait to see how this team evolves. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Go Cubs, go! Asterisk disclaimer. This content is for entertainment purposes only and is not affiliated with or endorsed by MLB or San Diego Studio, asterisk.
Matthew Boyd gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. He will lead this one off today. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. On the ground to the left side. And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, number 19. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jake Manning, and he fouls this one off. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Brandon Lau.
In now, Brandon Lau. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. That's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that close to a grand slam right there. You wait for the bases to get sacked. You don't get it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jump. Opening day after this. In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Griffin has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, David Woods.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out this level.
Now is Shu Suzuki, man at first after the 2-out walk. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Digging in will be Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
Gonzalez.
And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Stepping in now, Nick Gonzalez. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Connor Griffin. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they breathe through this half of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in is Shu Suzuki. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ian Happ would be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Ian.
Next to dig in, Ian Happ, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. From the stretch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Now the 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down.
19.
Up next, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Bregman has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
At the plate now, Jake Manning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Lau. Worked a walk his first time up. Two and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
2 on, 2 out, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So now it's Brian Reynolds, struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Number 53 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Tommy Pham will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Reynolds gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to hit is Nick Gonzalez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Stepping in once again is Connor Griffin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. The set and the 2-2. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat
right
out
fielder,
unhittable
number
on the
13,
mound right now.
David
That's 5 straight punch-outs.
Wood.
I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, David Woods. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Shu Suzuki. This one's down to third. Right to him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Country boy.
So here is Matt Country Boy. Woods at second with 2 down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment.
Into the box, Michael Bush. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to bat, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's very easy for the pitcher.
To the plate now, number 19. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So next to bat will be Jake Manning, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from a 3-hole hitter. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Standing in now, Brendan Lau. Now a swinging bunt. Two outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the next to bat will be Dansby Swanson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this April.
Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner back standing. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. They're usually pretty cautious.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Joey Bart. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Armstrong is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right
Boy,
field,
talk about
number 10.
hitting an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. 3-1. Tommy Pham waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up for the track to the wall. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Now to the plate, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Carmen Majinski enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be Nico Horner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
David Wood.
To the plate now, David Woods. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Suzuki.
Into the box, Shu Suzuki. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Matt Country Boy. Up high, 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Chris Harris is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate now is Connor Griffin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 3-1. Is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, number 19. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Stepping in next, Jake. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Armstrong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Michael Busch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Manning will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Caleb Thielbar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, Brandon Lau. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour, the exit velocity.
Into the box now, Joey Bart. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Next, here is Tommy Pham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The set and the 2-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
To the plate now, Nick Gonzalez. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just hung in there on that one. Runners on the move for second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-1. Isaac Matson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Henry Davis is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder Pete Armstrong. One and one, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Manning is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To 2-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a base hit last time up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Hobie Milner enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So kicking off the top of the ninth is Ryan O'Hearn, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, number 19.
At the plate now, number 19. In the air now out to left field. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to hit is Jake Manning. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2. Fouled off. O'Hearn stands at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, no one left on. Nothing in the Pittsburgh ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Dennis Santana is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Woods, singled in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In now, Shu Suzuki. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Matt Country Boy. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Michael Bush. 1-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that of course is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboarded first.
Now back. Fielder.
Take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 66.
Ian Happ will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hobie Milner claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.